Hi, do you know what? I've had so much positive reaction to that first video that I put up called Are You at a Crossroads at 63, or What Next at 63, I think the thumbnail had on it. I just wanted to come and talk about why I'm here on YouTube and what the purpose is of this channel. So now that I'm in my 60s, I definitely feel that I have something that I want to say, and YouTube is a platform for anybody to be able to put out there what they want to say in the world, to hopefully help other people who might be in positions that you've been in yourself, or just give our views and feelings about things in general. Now, I'm not going to go anywhere near politics on this channel. I'm certainly not going to go anywhere near religion. My interest really is in growing older and finding new directions in life as we grow older, and repairing what is sometimes an insult to our confidence as we go through our midlife years. I'm kind of coming out of the other side of the confusion a little bit, but I am going to do a video at some point about making decisions, and you know, when you've got different options that you're considering, and I'm going to share the process that I use to narrow things down and assess the different options so that I can work out what direction that I'm going to go in. It's just wonderful. There are so many creators now over 40 and into their 60s and beyond, and we're kind of just being ourselves and just reaching out for that community that I think sometimes in our Western societies we've lost. I think we all felt that during the pandemic years, and I don't know about you, but since the pandemic I've felt different somehow. I think one of the great things that came out of the pandemic was that we all got used to using Zoom and doing exercise classes online and things like that. So we have things that are accessible to us now that we didn't have before, and I think that's a great thing. But the only thing is, it's very easy then to isolate ourselves. I'm in a car park. To isolate ourselves and not have that in the room sensation. I've just come out of yoga, so I can do yoga online, but I like to go to this weekly class because it's kind of my happy place. I walk in there, I've been going for years, and I see the same people, and you know, I know that the yoga teacher is going to be aware that we all have delicate pelvic floors, shall we say, so we're not going to be leaping around. She's really very careful with us all, but she plays the most wonderful music, and I lie down on my mat and I go, oh, and whatever's been going on in my week just kind of melts away. I had to do it online last week because I wasn't feeling too well, but which was great because it meant I didn't miss yoga, but I didn't have to leave the house. But I really miss that being in the room with other people. So creating a community on a platform like YouTube, and I've done it on Facebook. Facebook now is very, very difficult to reach your community. People, I find, don't receive posts and things like that in the way that they used to. So I want to recreate that here on YouTube, and I'm looking into all the different ways that can happen. One thing that I've found really, really encouraging and really rather lovely is the number of content creators on YouTube who have reached out to me, who are in a similar age group. We all have a different take on things, and there's room for everybody. And we're really supportive of each other. And I think that's great. You know, we're creating a community of midlife and beyond YouTubers. I'd really love it if you have a YouTube channel, just drop your link below, and then anybody watching this can check out your channel. And if it speaks to them, and if they, you know, resonate with the content that you're putting out, they'll naturally like your videos and subscribe and engage with your videos as well. And let's all help each other grow, because the more we grow, then if we can get some ad revenue coming in and maybe a little bit of sponsorship, then we're in a position then to make more videos and spend more time doing these things that we love doing. It's great fun. If ever you've thought of doing or making your own YouTube channel, I would urge you to do it, because it's not only like it's almost like a confessional. I'm trying not to make it too much of a confessional. I think you have to decide how much of yourself you're going to share, and how much of your life and the people around you you're going to safeguard. Because this, of course, is a really public space. You don't really know who's watching. Anybody could be watching. I mean, over 5,000 people today, to date, have watched that first video, What Now at 63. I mean, that's astonishing, isn't it? I have no idea who those 5,000 people are, which is also a little bit scary and a little bit vulnerable. You'd definitely feel a little bit vulnerable. But I think it's worth it, don't you? And I'd really like to know as well, have you watched any of the other videos? What kind of format speaks to you? Because I'm experimenting at the moment. So since I did the What Next at 63 video 2 weeks ago, I put out 2 videos about perimenopause and the symptoms that we can get during perimenopause. And I did those at my desk, where I knew the sound was going to be good and the light was good and so on and so forth. And the last video that went out, so that would be Wednesday. So I'm recording this between the 2 publishing dates, if you like. That was just sitting in my living room. I can't always go out for a walk, and I'm definitely going to buy myself one of those stabilizing things, a gimbal, because otherwise, I don't know about you, but if I see somebody walking along and it's bobbing about too much, I start to feel a bit sick. So I'll get one of those so that I can actually walk and talk. Although I get out of breath when I walk, so that might not be a good idea either. Oh gosh, I'm moving my arms. Stop moving your arms, Joe. It makes it too noisy. So, and I'm also going to get a little lapel mic, which I tried using the other day. And then I filmed a whole video, not using the lapel mic, but using the receiver in my phone. So it just came out with So as I say, it's all fun and games. Oh, and then of course I did the video where I was in an old ruin, actually. So I was outside, but I had somebody else holding the camera. And I definitely need a microphone for that, because, you know, whatever happened, if she moved her feet or sniffed or something like that, that's what you heard, you know, not necessarily what I was trying to say. So I'd really like to know, do you prefer like a really kind of, you know, a chat like this? Or do you prefer something a little bit more, not scripted? I mean, I never script anything, but I try to have bullet points to keep me on track. So just to recap and to remind you, if you did watch that video, I want to share the research that I'm doing here. So from a public point of view, my purpose is to reach out to other people, male and female, in the same stage of life that I am at, or just before or just after, just so that we can share experiences and support each other as we go through this roller coaster. And that's kind of my public sort of purpose for it. So it's all a big experiment, and I want you to help me shape this channel so that it's the most interesting and supportive and friendly and entertaining in some ways, an informative channel. Back to where I was before. You see, this is why I need bullet points, because I'm all over the place. Another personal reason that I want to do it is I do want to attract some sponsorship. Now, that sounds like a sellout, I know. It's only got to be things that really do align with what I believe in and what I'm doing. But I would really like, and this is one of the things that I'm going to have to make a decision about soon, I would like to go back to university and do my doctorate. And I'll talk more about that in another video, but I would like to do some research into how different cultures treat growing older. And I need sponsorship for that, because I'm not really at a stage in my life where I can afford to pay the fees for that and not have any income. So those are the reasons that I'm here on YouTube. And thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support. Oh my goodness, I've been blown away by the comments and the conversations that we've been having on the What Next at 63 video, and on the We're Not Too Old video as well. You know, feel free, always, you know, just comment. If you want to support any YouTube channel, the best way you can support them, apart from clicking the thumbs up button and the subscribe button, is by commenting and engaging with it, because that means that the YouTube algorithm sees that people are interested in the people are interested in the content that we're putting out, and then it shows more people. Well, obviously, the more people that see the content I'm putting out, hopefully the more people will be you know, helped by it. So the next video that I've got coming out, so that will be next Wednesday, is about the new life stages we now live through. And I hope you'll find that interesting, as I did. Doing this research has changed the way I think about growing older. So I look forward to seeing you on that. I look forward to having a conversation with you on that, and on this one as well. Thank you again. I'll see you soon.